Hello students, so let's get started with the next chapter, that is supply analysis. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. So what is supply analysis? The study of supply is as important as the study of demand. Supply is a fundamental economic concept that describes the total amount of a specific good or service that is available to a seller. The total amount of goods or service available for sale at any specified price is known as supply. So what do you mean by supply? So whatever is available in the economy right now for sale in the market, okay, that is supply. Okay. What is the concept of total output, stock and supply? Total output. What is total output? Total output is produced in the process of production. Total output can be defined as the sum total of the quantity of the commodity produced at a given period of time in the economy. So whatever is produced, so what we say the finished goods, that is the output, that is the total output. Production leads to consumption. In the process of production, inputs are converted into output or final goods. Okay, so the end result that is available in the market for sale and which we buy, that is the output. Okay, and stock means what? It's the total quantity of commodity available for sale with the seller at a particular point of time. It is the source of supply. Okay, it is potential supply. By increasing the production, stock can be increased. Without stock, supply is not possible. Normally stock exceeds the supply and it is fixed and inelastic. So inelastic we have learned in the previous chapter. What is inelastic? In case of perishable goods, perishable means what? The goods that does not long last, does not long for a very long last for a very long time, such as milk, fish, vegetables. They are perishable goods. In 2 or 3 days, if they are not used, they get stale or they get spoiled. Okay, that is perishable goods, may be equal to supply. Okay, in case of perishable such as milk and fish, stock may be equal to supply. So whatever the demand, whatever the supply is, the stock will be the same as per the supply. Okay, so if 100 quantities or 100 liters is required, so that is the only supply that will be made available for milk. On other hand, for durable goods such as furniture, garments, etc., stock can exceed the supply, because these are the goods which are non-perishable and they can be kept for a very long time. So the stock can exceed the supply. So what is supply now? Supply is a relative term. You can relate this term. So what you can relate with, it can be expressed in relation to price, time and quantity. So these are the three main factors: price, time and quantity. That is for supply. Okay, what is the meaning of supply? Supply implies the various quantities of commodities offered for sale by producer during a given period of time at a given price. Okay, at a given period of time at a given price, it is related to time and price. Okay, supply is the flow concept. Just remember, it keeps on flowing. It refers to the amount of commodity that firms produce and offer for sale in the market over a period of time, say a day, a week, a month or a year. Okay, it refers to the amount of commodity that the firms produce and offer for sale in the market. So whatever is available for weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, that is the supply. Okay, then see, you can see the diagram is given here, stock. So whatever is available over here in this basket, this is the stock, and when it comes in the market for sale, that is the supply. Okay, so here you can get one question like, what is the difference between stock and supply? You can give the definition and then the examples. Okay, definition of supply. So what is supply now? So first we understood the meaning, now it's the definition. Paul Samuelson, he is one of the economists, he says that supply refers to relation between the market price and the amount of goods that producers are willing to supply. Okay, it refers to the amount of goods that producers are willing to supply, whatever is available. Suppose if the producer or the supplier, if he hoards means he does not he stocks up all the goods in his godown and that there is nothing available in the market, so you say that there is no supply. Okay, but now the goods are available in the market, that is known as supply. Supply refers to the quantity of a commodity that seller is willing to offer for sale at a given price during a certain period of time. For example, a farmer's total output of rice is 4000 kgs. This is an example. This is the total stock. If the price is rupees 40 per kg, he offers 1000 kgs for sale. This is the actual supply. So he has produced 4000. Okay, 4000 kgs of rice, but he is only offering 1000 kgs for sale. So that is the actual supply. And what is the stock? It's actually 4000, but he is only supplying 1000 kgs of rice. Supply schedule. A supply schedule is a tabular representation of the functional relationship between price and quantity supplied of a particular commodity. Okay, first is the individual supply schedule. So in the previous chapters also we had learned the individual supply. So individual supply schedule refers to a tabular representation showing various quantities of a commodity that the producer is willing to sell at various prices, okay, during a given period of time. So remember that it's a given period of time. So this is a individual supply schedule. Here it's given a table, price of the commodity X in kgs and the supply of commodity. So when the price is low, price of the commodity X in per kg. So you don't go as per the previous chapter. So here it's given randomly, 10, 20, 30 is the kgs and the supply is 100, 200. It goes on increasing even if the price is high. So in the previous chapter we have learned that when the price is high, the supply is less, the demand is less. Okay, but now this is the supply. Okay, this 4.5 schedule explains the functional relationship between price and quantity supplied of a commodity. Lower the price, lower the quantity, and vice versa. At lowest price, that is rupees 10, okay, the supply is also the lowest, that is 100 kg. So you can see if the price is low, the supply is low. Okay, in the previous chapter we have learned the opposite of this. Okay, at highest price 50, the supply is more, that is 500 kgs. Individual supply curve. So now with the help of this table we are going to draw a diagram. So you can see the graphical representation of the individual supply schedule. So y-axis and x-axis, here is the quantity supplied. Quantity is in kgs, that is 100, 200, 300 till 500 kgs, and here is the price from 10 to 50 rupees. Okay, so accordingly if you plot the points, the supply curve is going from left to right and in the upward direction. Okay, so quantity supplied is shown in x-axis and price on y-axis. Supply curve SS, this is a supply curve S to S. It slopes upward from left to right, indicating a direct relationship between price and quantity supply. So direct relationship has to go upward, always have to go upwards. Okay, so remember this. So this is the individual demand schedule curve. Now the market supply. So market, individual is for one individual. So market will be for multiple consumers or individuals. So market supply schedule refers to the tabular representation showing different quantities of a commodity which all producers are prepared to sell at different prices at a given period of time. So table 4.2 is the market demand schedule. So price of the commodity in rupees is 10 to 50 up to 50, and the quantity supplied to the suppliers in kgs, seller A, B, C. Okay, 100 to 100. So this is in random numbers. So this is the total from A plus B plus C. So this is the total. Okay, in table 4.2, market supply is obtained by adding the supply of sellers, that is A, B, C, at different prices at a highest price of rupees 50. Market price is highest at 1800. Okay, when the price is 50, the market supply is also highest. Price is high, the supply is also high. At lowest price of rupees 10, it's the lowest. At 10, it's just 600 kgs. Okay, so now the market supply curve. It is a graphical representation of the market supply schedule. Okay, with the help of this table we are going to draw the diagram, and here x-axis we have the quantity supplied in kgs and y-axis we have the price in rupees. Okay, and if you see, if you plot the points, again the supply is going upwards from left to right. In figure 4.3, quantity supplied is shown in x-axis and price on y-axis. Supply curve slopes from left to right, indicating a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied, between price and market supply. Okay, so this is the same as the individual demand schedule. Okay, only difference is that here 3 individuals are there. That is why it's more than one individual. That is the market supply. Okay. So now let's try to draw a supply curve with the help of a hypothetical supply schedule. So here is one question, and here with the help of this you can plot the table and then draw the curve. Okay, supply curve. So now let's move to the next topic, that is determinants of supply. Okay, what determines the supply? What are the factors affecting the supply? Price of the commodity. Price is an important factor influencing the supply of a commodity. More quantities are supplied at higher price and less quantity are supplied at lower prices. There is a direct relationship between price and quantity supply. So remember here, there is no inverse relation. This is a direct. So if the price goes, the quantity supplied also goes up. Okay, the state of technology. Technological improvements reduce the cost of production, which leads to increase in production and supply. So modern technologies helps in the to increase the production quantity. Okay, cost of production. If the price factor increases, the cost of production also increases. As a result, supply decreases. Factor price increases. Okay, the cost of producing that commodity increases, the cost of production increases. As a result, supply decreases. If the cost increases, okay, cost is different than the price. Cost for producing that commodity increases, the supply decreases. Infrastructural facility. Infrastructure is the form of transport, communication, power, etc. It influences the production process as well as supply. Shortage of these facilities decrease the supply and vice versa. Okay, so for taking the goods from one place to another, we need transport. Okay, power, etc. All this affects the production process as well as supply. If these facilities are not available, what will happen? The supply will decrease. Okay, and if these are available, the supply will obviously increase. Government policies. Favorable government policies may encourage the supply and unfavorable government policies may discourage the supply. So this is a natural tendency. If the government gives subsidies, taxation, industrial policy, etc., encourages or discourages the production and supply depending upon the government policy measures. Next comes natural conditions. The supply of agricultural products depends on the natural condition. Example, good monsoon and favorable climatic condition will produce a good harvest. So the supply of agricultural products will increase and unfavorable climatic condition will decrease the supply. So this is also natural, because if there are no rains, there is no harvest and the supply is affected and the price goes up. Okay, so all these factors are very important. Future expectations about price. If the price expected to rise in near future, producer may withhold the salt. Okay, so this at times they withhold means hold the stock. This will lead to the reduce the supply and vice versa. So as previously told you, if the goods are there but the producer does not makes it available in the market, he keeps it in his godown, it means holding the goods. So in this case, supply will reduce and people will see that the price is going to increase in future, and that's why they hold the goods. Okay, so other factors that determine the supply is nature of the market. Okay, relative price of other goods. What are the price of other goods? The complementary goods. Okay, exports and imports, industrial relation, availability of factors of production, etc. If all factors are favorable, supply of the commodity will be more and vice versa. So all factors have to be kept in mind before the supply is there. Okay, so what is the law of supply now? Introduction. So first we study supply, now this is the law of supply. Okay, law of supply is also fundamental principle of economic theory like law of demand. It is introduced by Professor Alfred Marshall in his book Principles of Economy, which was published in 1890. So remember, the book name is Principles of Economics, which was published in 1890. Law explains the functional relationship between price and quantity supplied. Okay, statement of the law. So what does this law say? Other things when constant, higher the price of a commodity, more is the quantity supplied, and lower the price, less is the quantity supplied. So there is a direct relationship. Therefore, price is high, quantity is high, and low the price and low the quantity. In simple words, other factors remaining constant, a rise in price results in a rise in the quantity supplied and vice versa. Thus, there is a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. Okay, so symbolically how it is denoted? S of x equal to f px. S is the supply, x is the commodity, f is the function, and p is the price of the commodity. Okay, so that's it for today, students. Do let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. So in the next video we'll learn about the assumptions of the law. Thank you. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel.